That's always good. And Colt, I'm going to tell you, if you'd made him that same offer, he'd probably be in the car right now on his cell phone on his way to you. Well, but I'm telling you what, man, I do love it out there where y'all at, man. It's like being at home.
Well, the music you guys are putting out right now, I mean, it touches a lot of people because everybody can relate to it. I mean, kicking it in the sticks, it's just, like I said, it's a good old down-home mud riding, throw the cooler in the back of the truck with a couple of cases of beer, let's go out in the woods and run the trucks till they break, then fix them and run them some more.
That's right, and if you don't know how to fix it, you ought not be driving it.
That's it.
Or know somebody that knows how to fix it.
There you go. And make sure that somebody's got a winch strong enough to pull you out if you get stuck.
You dang right, buddy.
Because, hey, that Alabama clay eats you up if you ain't careful.
Well, yeah, I'm telling you what, that ain't much different than Georgia clay right there. It'll sink you.
Well, if people want to learn more about you, your music and everything, how can they find out? You got a website that we can plug for you?
BrantleyGilbert.com. And, man, that links to our MySpace or Facebook. They do this little thing called Twitter. So just so everybody knows, I'm not actually the person twittering most of the time. I don't really understand a lot of that technical jive thing. I'm more into shaking hands and getting to know somebody than, looking at their picture and emailing. But I tell you what, there's a link on there to all that stuff. But just so everybody knows, man, this is something, a question I get asked a lot. A lot of people ask me if I'm actually the person on MySpace or Facebook responding to them. A lot of times people are just writing comments saying thank you for things, or, whether it's a thank you or I hate you or whatever it is. The ones that are really heartfelt and that, where a song affected somebody or made a difference in their life, I do respond to those. That is me. My road manager, Steve, does a really good job of forwarding those to me and giving me the opportunity to respond to them. So you never know who you're talking to. It ain't me all the time, but the ones that are actually heartfelt, it really is me responding. And everybody knows that anybody that works for me, nobody will say that they're me. Like, it's not somebody acting like they're me. It's somebody from my camp being honest enough to say, that they'll forward it to me or thank you. If it's definitely something that makes a difference in somebody's life, or one of the songs means something to them, that's definitely me getting back to them.
That's pretty awesome because, so many times you hear of artists that they'll have a Twitter or a Facebook or a MySpace, and they've actually got someone that they've hired just to do that, and that you take time out of it, because I know as an artist, you guys are touring, you're in studio, you're writing, everything that you have going on, you're very busy. Everybody says, oh, no, they're not doing nothing. They're back partying and all that. And no, there's a lot more to it than a lot of folks realize.
No, home's an office, man. It's definitely an office.
Oh, yeah. And that you take time out of your schedule to make sure that the people that your music has touched, that you send them out a message specifically, that right there, that means a lot to a lot of folks, brother.
Man, I appreciate it. Like I said, I never got in this thing, and a lot of people say this and don't mean it, but anybody that works with me, I don't ever say anybody works for me. I don't have fans. I got friends, and nobody works for me. They work with me. Anybody that works with me can tell you and will tell you at the drop of a hat that, I never got in this thing for money or for fame or nothing like that. I mean, I just, songwriting to me is therapeutic.
You're in it.
And I have a bad temper. If I get mad about something, I'll write something like "Take It Outside" or "Kick It in the Sticks." If I get happy about something, I'll write "My Kind of Party." If I get sad, I'll write a heartbreak song. It's crazy how this thing turned out, and have people actually follow it and give a damn about it.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
To actually have people.
It's pre-recorded, and that's actually one that you can actually say. We keep this is the way we handle it. We keep it biblical. You can say "damn, hell, and ass."
There you go.
Because that's all three that's in the Bible. Anything else we can edit out, it's not a problem.
Awesome. Well, you know, to write a song that somebody else gives a damn about means the world to me. You know, and if there's something that I go through in my life, I'll write a song about it. And if it touches somebody else, it makes a difference in their life, and that means more than anybody will ever know. You know, if I write a song that people hate, I'm sorry. Check the next one out. Maybe you like that one. You know, I'm not somebody really to cater to anybody. I write what I feel like and sing what I feel like, and hope you like it. If you don't, I'm sorry. Maybe you can try somebody else.
Well, see, I think that's one thing that's attributed to a lot of your success is the fact that, you know, your songs, you know, you touch base with so many people because you're talking about real life. And, you know, just about every song that I've heard of yours, at some point in time in my life, every single one of them, it touched base with something that's happened in my own life. You know, kicking it in.
Man, I appreciate that more than you know.
I remember the days of going mud riding with my brother because he's got a big old 4-wheel drive Jeep and stuff like that, and that was fun. And I mean, everything has a reason, and brother, you just helping folks out.
Man, I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. That really does mean a lot to me. And that's what it's all about. If I ain't talking to somebody, if I ain't having a conversation with somebody in a song, or I ain't speaking to them, or helping them out with something, then I need to find something else to do. I mean, that's what music's for.
Oh no,
it'll put a smile on your face and a tear in your eye.
You are right on. You are right on point. You just keep doing what you're doing, brother.
You ain't got to worry about that. I promise you I will. But thank you very much.
It's a whole lot better than flipping a burger, ain't it?
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Or putting out cabinets. Or hauling hay. I used to haul hay, man. I remember that used to suck right there, man. That was horrible.
Shoot,
it was work.
That's how our high school football teams around here, that's how they do summer training.
That's what we did. That's exactly what we did it for. And I'm talking about 6 in the morning till the sun went down, and a little bit after the sun went down.
Oh,
that dude was in trouble when they started putting spotlights on the top of the trucks.
It was like,
you know, he's in deep stuff in, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, brother, I sure do appreciate you taking time out and giving us a buzz and doing this interview.
Shoot, man, I appreciate it. It was an honor. Thank you for having me.